traveling the world costs a fortune? Not anymore. These 5 budget-friendly destinations will give you the same jaw-dropping experience as their expensive counterparts, for a fraction of the price. Let's dive into the top 5 budget-friendly alternatives. Bali, a tropical paradise, famous for golden beaches, lush rice terraces, and legendary nightlife. But it's also crowded and expensive. Looking for the same beauty without the chaos? Lombok has everything Bali offers, but with fewer crowds and lower prices. Hotels and food are up to 50% cheaper. And just offshore, the Gili Islands have world-class diving, without the tourist rush. And the price difference? It's a game changer. In Bali, a meal at a local restaurant can cost over $10. But in Lombok, you'll spend just $4. And while a 3-star hotel in Bali might set you back $70 per night, in Lombok, you can find one for around $30. Same paradise, half the price. What's not to love? The Amalfi Coast, postcard-perfect villages, stunning sea views, and an undeniable charm. But with that beauty comes sky-high prices and overwhelming crowds. For a Mediterranean dream without the hefty price tag, check out Albania's Riviera. Same turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and dramatic cliffs, but for 70% less. Ksamil, often called the Maldives of Europe, is an absolute gem. Seafood feasts? Under $10. Beachfront hotels? A fraction of Amalfi's cost. And when you compare the costs, the savings are massive. Dining in Amalfi can be pricey. Expect to pay around $20 for a plate of pasta, while in Albania, you can enjoy a similar meal for just $6. And instead of spending $200 or more per night for a seaside hotel in Amalfi, in Albania, you can stay along the coast for as little as $50. Mediterranean magic without the luxury price tag. Albania's coast is a hidden gem waiting to be explored. Paris, the city of love, home to the Eiffel Tower, charming cafes, and world-class art. But it's also one of the most expensive cities in the world. For French charm without the Parisian price tag, head to Quebec City. Its cobblestone streets, European-style buildings, and cozy cafes make it feel just like a mini Paris. But here's the best part. A weekend in Quebec costs less than a single day in Paris. And the cost comparison? It speaks for itself. A cappuccino in Paris? Around $5 or more. In Quebec, you'll get the same rich, foamy coffee for just $3. And while boutique hotels in Paris can start at $300 per night, Quebec offers charming accommodations for around $100. And in winter, it transforms into a real-life fairy tale. French charm, rich history, and a much friendlier price. Quebec City proves you don't need to cross the Atlantic for a European escape. Hawaii is a dream destination, volcanic landscapes, tropical beaches, and lush jungles. But let's be real, it's incredibly expensive. Want Hawaii's beauty for half the price? The Azores are Portugal's best-kept secret. They've got volcanoes, hot springs, waterfalls, and dramatic cliffs. Flights and hotels, 40 to 60% cheaper than Hawaii. And because it's still under the radar, you won't have to fight for the best views. And when you break down the costs, there's simply no competition. A resort stay in Hawaii? Expect to pay at least $400 per night. But in the Azores, you can find an incredible stay for just $80. Even car rentals are much cheaper, $60 per day in Hawaii versus $25 per day in the Azores. For tropical adventure without the tourist overload, this is the spot. The Swiss Alps, legendary for breathtaking landscapes and world-class skiing. But they're also one of the most expensive travel destinations. Want alpine beauty without the Swiss price tag? The Caucasus Mountains in Georgia are an incredible alternative. Same snow-capped peaks, charming villages, and top-tier skiing. Gudari Ski Resort offers Swiss-quality slopes for a fraction of the cost. And food, lodging, and ski passes? Incredibly affordable. And the difference in price? It's almost unbelievable. In Switzerland, a single ski pass can cost over $80 per day. In Georgia, just $15. And instead of spending $50 on a traditional Swiss meal in Georgia, you'll enjoy local dishes for only $10. This is Europe's most underrated winter escape. And there you have it, 5 stunning travel alternatives that won't break the bank. Which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. For more budget-friendly travel tips, hit that subscribe button